Well, I've been asked to review quite a few products over the years. Some of them I've reviewed, some I haven't. I like to more or less just review products that are for the outdoors person, um, whether it's hunting, trapping, viewing wildlife, that sort of thing. Um, I don't know. I don't want to do reviews on things that aren't what my channel's about. So, anyways, let's open this box and have a look at it. Comes in a nice hard case, which is a nice feature. In case it gets bumped around or it's not going to get squashed or anything like that. Open it up, have a look. It has two batteries. One's in the camera, one's here. They'll give you each about 4 hours of usage, so between the two you should have about 8 hours. It comes with a accessory pack. There's a lanyard so you can hang your camera around your neck. It's got a cleaning cloth, of course the instruction booklet, and a charging cable that you just plug it into a USB port. I went into the menu and set the camera up for how I wanted it, and it seems pretty user friendly. I had one little mishap there. I clicked a button there when I shouldn't have, and I got it set on the wrong language, and then of course I had a little trouble because I was scrolling through the menu trying to get back onto English, and I couldn't read the language, so I didn't know what I was clicking on. But I went to the instruction book and it has all the features in the menu. They're all numbered. So I was able to go back to the start when I first clicked the menu on and count, and then I got to the language setting and got it back on English. It's nice and snug in the case. You would think that you would look through it this way like binoculars, but it's not. You look through this side, you look through this end. Some of the features on it, it'll video in 4K. It'll take pictures, still pictures, in 4 megapixel, and it has a microphone on it. So if you're talking while you're filming or viewing, it'll record that. Other than that, it weighs 500 grams, right around 500 grams. I'm not sure off the top of my head what that is in pounds, but it's not much. It doesn't weigh very much. And it's got a 1px5 waterproofing and a 16 times zoom, so you can really bring them critters up close or whatever you're looking at. And yeah, other than that, I haven't used it yet. This is just kind of the unboxing, and like I said, I've set the camera up how I want it set up, and now we're just waiting for some nighttime weather to try it out. Hopefully the weather will be nice. It's been so darn cold here. I wanted to do this video here a little while ago already, but we were having minus 35 weather all the time, and you know, it's just too cold. So I'll try and get the rest of this video done right away. I'm really eager to try this camera out, so we will see how it goes, folks. Well, good evening, folks. It is a beautiful evening. Spring has finally come. The cows are calving. A lot of water laying around. But it's warm out now, and the geese and the ducks and the seagulls and crows and some snipes are back. This is my phone that I usually film my videos with. It's actually fairly dark out now, but this phone makes things a little lighter than what they are which is really quite nice. But we got the moon out tonight. It's probably about three quarters of being full. But I got the Akaso Seemor 200 out here, and we're going to take some night vision video and some still photographs and show you folks what it'll do in color and in infrared. I did shoot some the other night, but it was so windy and the microphone was picking up that wind, so I didn't want to make a video for you folks with all that wind sound on there. So anyways, let's get to it. What a difference that makes, folks. Look at that. Just like daytime. I got this sitting on a tripod. It makes for a nice steady shot. Now my guess would be most people would probably hang it around their neck on a lanyard and use it that way, but for videoing here, I wanted to put it on the tripod and make a nice steady video. There's all the girls. You see the water laying around. Anyways, I find this pretty impressive. Pretty impressive indeed. See right across the lake, those trees over there. So I don't know, what do you folks think? I think that's pretty nice. With color, you do need a little natural light, so you know, with the moon, it's just perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, well, we're going to switch it over to infrared. Well, maybe I should show you. I'll zoom a little bit. So yeah, you can zoom in on things pretty nicely, folks, and it'll even zoom more. It'll zoom quite a bit more. But anyways, I will switch this over to infrared and show you folks that. All right, here it is in infrared mode. And if it's darker, if you have no moon at all, infrared is what you want to use. We'll zoom up on these. And then if you want, you can add more infrared. See there, you can see it change a little. There's more infrared again. Just sometimes as it gets darker and darker, you can add the infrared, and you probably want to. But it's really quite impressive, folks. So that's about all I can show you. If it's something think you'd be interested in, I will leave a link to the store in the description, and you can check it out yourselves. Like I said, I'm not very tech savvy, and it's very user friendly, easy to use. Instructions are easy to follow. So yeah, if it's something you'd be interested in, definitely I encourage you to check it out. It is Camo Cowboy Imp approved. Well, friends, to sum it up, I just want to show you a few of the features here, because I don't think I showed you the buttons on it and how they work. There's 6 buttons. This is the power button. It just turns the camera on and off. These 2 buttons are zoom, to zoom in closer, or this button to zoom out. They also, in infrared mode, they add more or less infrared. The difference in the usage of them is just depends on how long you hold the button. If you just give it a quick push, or if you hold it down for a second. This is the mode button. This switches it from color to infrared, or from photo, and that just depends too, just on how long you hold the button. This is the menu button. So if you want to go through your menu to scroll through it, that's this button right here. And this is just the shot button. This starts recording, stops recording, or takes still photographs when you're in still mode. So yeah, it's very simple, folks. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you about it. I'm really happy with it. I'm really impressed, and I can see a lot of uses for it. I am gonna use this thing plenty. For one, you know, especially for deer, watching deer, you know those big bucks always come out at night under the cover of darkness, and a person will be able to go out to a field where the deer are hitting it, and you'll be able to look over that field and see what's coming in there. And I was using it to look at the cows the other night. For me, sometimes I shoot critters over a bait, and you know, just to check the bait or whatever at night to see if they're coming in or what's coming in. So many uses for it. So, you know, if it's something you're interested in, please check it out. I will put a link to the store in the description. And yeah, other than that, folks, I really like it. I'm really impressed, and I want to thank you all for watching. Akaso Seemor 200. Check it out.